Hello crafters, welcome to Elf Creations and this month's Woodland Christmas card. Make sure that you comment on all the previous cards and on this one so you can be in with a chance of winning a stack of 11 Christmas cards that I make with the gift box. This is this month's. Now I'm going to do something slightly different with this one because I think this would be a really good shaker card. I may not do a shaker card, but I think you could use this as a shaker card, but I am going to put something in the inside here because I think it needs something. I just haven't decided which paper pack to use. So again, as always, it's a 6x6 card. You're going to need your Woodland Christmas stamp set. I've got some craft coloured cardstock. I have got the new birch die, which is available in my store, and I'm going to be using the biggest square from the square nesting set that is available from my store. Obviously you're going to need your Cuttlebug. So let me get my card base ready. Okay crafters, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the square into my insert. Now my insert is about a 1/8 of an inch smaller than the 6x6 card, and I'm going to put my die, but I'm going to make sure it's exactly where I want it, and I may use a bit of washi tape just to make sure it's in the right place, just to secure it. Right. Bring back our Cuttlebug. And then it's a standard sandwich, the A plate, the B plate and your C plate. And I'm going to run it through. Don't get rid of the actual die cut piece, because you can use that for anything, and because this die has the stitched edge, I'll show you, it comes in handy for multiple uses. So don't throw this away, that can be used for something else. Alright, so you end up with that. So the next thing we're going to do, as I've got the Cuttlebug out, I'm going to die cut my birch trees. Now you are going to need a shimmy with this. Will this be big enough? Nope. I was hoping to use my scrap, but I don't think my scrap's big enough. So let's cut a piece of card. And like I said, you are going to need a shimmy to help this through. So put my cardstock in, put my die on top, and then I'm going to put my bits of card just to give it that extra bit of thickness, and I'm going to put that through the Cuttlebug. And right the way through the other way as well. Right, now the thing with this particular die cut image, all the trees are connected, and they are connected by the branches. It does take a while to get it out, but it is really worth it once you do. There's a lot of detail in this die cut. So I'm just going to fast forward this so you don't have to sit there watching me get this out, because that's not entertaining at all, is it? And this is what you end up with. As you can see, it's quite an intricate die. There's little pieces that you pop out, but as you can see, it's all one continuous forest, if you like. So it's a really neat looking die. I'm really pleased with it. So put that to one side. Now I'm going to do some stamping on this here now, and I'm going to be using vintage photo and walnut stain. So back to the stamp set, and I'm going to be using the trees and the deer, as well as other stamps as well. Let's just focus on those for now. Get my stamp block. Now this stamp block is available from Mama Made It, and I think I'm going to use the walnut stain for this, for the trees. And I'm going to stamp those in the bottom here. I'm going to offset them slightly as well, just to make it look like there's more trees. I'm going to do second and third generation stamping, so you get the lightness and the darkness. So get a wet wipe so I can clean my stamps. Good old wet wipes, never to be without if you're a crafter. And for the stag, I'm going to use the little one from my store, the acrylic block from my store, and I'm going to use the vintage photo, and I'm going to put that in front of the trees so he sticks out. I may even put a few so it looks like there's more than one. Okay, that's fine. And going back to the stamp set, I'm going to use, on the first card I use the branches here, but I think I might go with the holly, or should I go with the branches? No, I'm going to go with the branches because of the birch tree. I think it works better with these. So I'm just going to put some of these around the edge here, just to give it that look of forest. One thing I've noticed about the cards I'm doing in this series, the colours seem to be quite similar, which is ideal really, considering this is a card series. I don't mind the touches of red showing through every now and then, as red is a very festive colour. Right, I think that's enough with those. I'm going to refer back to my... Right. The other thing I used from this stamp set is the Merry Christmas, so we're going to use that, and we're going to use the vintage photo. Make sure I've got that the right way around, otherwise it will say something completely different. And I'm going to have that just underneath the window, because in essence the square in the centre acts as the window. So, right, I think that's it in regards to the stamp set. So I'm going to put that to one side. And my acrylic blocks. Right, on the back of this now, I'm going to put some double-sided tape. I'm going to put it on the bottom. I'm going to put it on all four sides actually. I'm going to put it on all four sides. Now at this point you could add your acetate, and you can make this a shaker card, and I think that would look really good. I'm not going to do it for this particular card, but you can definitely make this into a really decent shaker card. In fact, I may do one and show it on Facebook just so you can see what it looks like. Okay. And then this double-sided tape here is what I'm going to attach the birch. So I'm going to place it where I want it, and I'm going to stick it down onto the double-sided tape. Now I want it on the card I didn't have anything in the background here, but I am going to put something in there, and I just haven't decided what I want. And I was looking through some of my Christmas stash, my Christmas papers, and I was thinking maybe some snowflakes. So maybe some snow, where are they? Like the grey, but because the card is predominantly brown and white, I was thinking, where is it? I was thinking of using this. Now these are paper pads from the Pound store, from Poundland, and I was thinking of using this. So I'm just going to see how that would look. Okay, I don't hate it, but it doesn't look right, so I'm not going to go with that. So what else have I got in here that I could use? I think maybe snowflakes might be the way to go. Okay, I've got snowflakes in the stamps in the I've got snowflake stamps in the stamp set, if I can get my words out. So I could just do those in the brown, so it's in keeping with the rest of the card. So let's try that. So bring over the And I'm just literally going to put these wherever I want, because obviously I haven't laid out a square to where they should be. So I'm just going to cluster them. And bring the hover this over the top. Yep, that works. Yeah, I quite like that. But what I might do is on the center of those snowflakes, I'm going to go to my little gems, and maybe stick a few gems in, especially in the bigger ones. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I'm going to put a dab of glue in the center of some of the snowflakes. Crafters, that's done, and these wheels are available from my store. That's G's Embellishment Emporium. There'll be a link in the description bar and in the comments. So just put those to one side, put my pin back in my art glitter glue, and I'm going to put some foam tape on the back because I want this to be dimensional. So foam tape on the back. Okay. And there we have today's card. So let me just bring back over the original. On the original, as you can see, I used some gems, but as I've used the glittery gems, I think I might go back to those and put those on the front rather than the red and the gold like I did on the demo one. Right, I'm going to put 3 little dots. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 little dots underneath the Merry Christmas. And I'm going to put these gems back to my pick-me-up. There we go. So just bring it up to you so you see the sparkle. And there's the first one I did. As you can see, it'd be great for a shaker card. You can just have your bits and pieces in there if you just put some acetate on the front here. But thank you very much for joining me this month with this card. Like I said, head over and comment. Make sure you commented on all the previous videos on both of the series, because in November I will be doing a draw for one lucky winner will win the Winter Wonderland set of cards that I've created, and another winner will win the Woodland. So thank you very much for joining me, crafters, and I'll see you again very soon with some more Christmas craft. Take care now. Bye bye.